in developing these plugins, they can outlive you. You know, you create these quality plugins, and to some degree, your name is still attached to them. You know, it's almost
Yeah.
like the CLA plugins. Everybody, a lot of people like use Chris Lord-Alge's plugins,
Most
and like,
people don't know him as a mixer. Most people
hmm
know him for his plugins.
hmm
You ask any kid right now,
yeah,
they have no idea what he's done musically.
yeah.
They know about the plugins. But that's just life, you know?
Exactly. But I mean, the guy's also got 25 years on you, you know, so to
Yeah.
some degree, like, it's an interesting conversation. But yeah, I think that's brilliant, man, and it's cool. But I'd love to hear your process on at your stage of career now versus at the beginning of your career. How do you connect with new artists? Like, how do you facilitate that in both aspects where, like, you don't have much of a repertoire, I guess you could say, to now where obviously you do?
I mean, it happens in so many different ways. Like sometimes it's producer friend or an engineer friend introduces me to somebody. Like, hey, this person can actually help you with this. Like, you should meet that person. So sometimes it's discovery through that. Other times it's like just the other day I was on TikTok and I don't spend a lot of time on TikTok, but like I had some producer friends who were a little younger than me who were over and they pulled up TikTok and we landed on this video and it was this guy. You guys should look him up. He's actually sick. His Instagram is the Philharmonic but with a K instead of a C. His name's Christian. Incredible. So talented. And I was like, man, this dude is really dope. I want to work with him. Not about money, not about anything like that. I think he makes great music and I'd love to be able to contribute. And so I just DM'd him on Instagram. Like, hey, I think you're dope. I'd love to connect. He's like, I'd love to connect. So I set up a Zoom the next day and we just had a chat and got to know one another. And, you know, and now we're going to dip our toes in and see if there's something to do. I mean, it doesn't mean it's going to work out. It just means that we're both interested in exploring, dating, if you will.
Ah,
And so, you know, because music is a fickle thing. Like you can have two talented people in a room who have zero creative chemistry together.
very
So,
interesting.
you know, and you can have somebody who's like moderately talented in with somebody else who is moderately talented, but their chemistry just works so well together. They it's like the 1+1 = 3 scenario, right? They just make each other better. And so, you know, I always am of the view if I'm going to work with somebody, especially if it's like I'm not being hired, it's just somebody I want to work with. Like I want to just take the time to just vibe out and make music and just see if it's a fit. And if it's not a fit, I'm at a point in my life where I'm not interested in trying to fit a square peg in a round hole or whatever the saying goes. It's really got to be easy. I want to be comfortable. I want to just work with people who want to work with me and give me my creative freedom, but also I understand I need to give them their creative freedom and we can just kind of work well together.
Yeah.
That's what I care about now at
Yeah.
this point.